So in this video, we'll be discussing another important question which is known as reversal linked list. It's a Leetcode easy question, so let's discuss. We are given with a linked list and we have to reverse it. Okay, let's see how I'm going to do this. Let us make the original linked list here. It is 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5, and 5 is pointing to null. We are given with a head node. As you know, we are given with head. Okay, and let us see this portion of code. It will help me to reach to my solution. I will make a new list node which is previous, which is having null value. So let us say this is prev, prev, and it is having null value. Okay, now I will jump into the loop. I will check for the condition while head not equals to null. My head is here, it is not null, so the loop will move on, and I will jump inside the loop. List node next equals to head dot next. I will make a new list node whose name is next, and it will be at my head dot next. So I am making a new list node next, and it is having the value of head dot next. It is head dot next. Okay, now in third line I am doing head dot next equals to previous. Like this is my head dot next pointer, so I am moving it, or I am taking it to the previous. So head dot next pointer will now point to the previous list node. So it will point like this. Let me erase this unnecessary arrow. It will point like this. Okay, now from fourth line, previous equals to head means my previous will move one step ahead and it will go at the position of head. So my previous will be here, prev. Okay, and my fifth line says head equals to next. My head will also move and it will go to the position of next. It is head. Okay, let me erase all unnecessary set of codes. It is head. Okay, and let us erase next also, because I will be making new next pointer or next list node. Now I will again check for the condition head not equals to null, which is true. Then I will jump inside the loop. I will make a new list node next, which will point to head dot next. So my head is here, head dot next is here. So this is next. Okay, now my head dot next points to prev. My head is here, head dot next pointer is here. Now it will start facing towards previous. So it will face like this, previous. Okay, it will point like this. Then previous equals to head. My previous will again move by one position and it will go to the position of head, and my head will move to the position of next. So my head from here will move here, HEAD. It's A. Okay, now it is the unnecessary part of code so that you guys might not get confused. Okay, perfect. Let us erase next also. So now I will again check for the condition. I will make a new list node again next, which will point to my head dot next. This is next, and in third line I will do head dot next equals to previous. Again, this is my pointer, head dot next. I will point it to the previous. Okay, and in last line I will move my previous and head both. So I will move my previous from here to the head position, and I will move my head from here to next. Oh, it's head not next. I will move my head here. Okay, let us erase all the previous notations. Head was here. Now let us erase next also. Now again I will check for the condition. Condition is true. I will jump inside the loop. I will make a next pointer which will point to head dot next. Then simply I will do one thing. I will again point my head dot next to previous. So my previous was here. It is previous. My previous was here. So I will move my pointer previous to here. Okay, then I will move previous by one step. It will come here. I will move my head by one step. It will come at the position of next. it is my head, and I will erase all the unnecessary notations. So it's more clear here that I am reversing my linked list step by step, and it is looking like a reverse linked list. Okay. Then now here again I will check for the condition my head is not equals to null. Then I will make a new list node which will point to head.next, means next will be here. Okay. My head.next will point to previous, like this pointer will start pointing to the previous. Line 4 will say prev equals to head. Now my previous will move from here to here, and my head equals to next. Head equals to next means simply my head will move from here to the null pointer. Now let us erase all the unnecessary notations. Now from this set of code, after this I will again check for the condition head not equals to null, which is here null. So my loop will not run. It will break out, and after coming out or jumping out from the loop, I have to return the previous. So I will return the previous list node prev, which is pointing here to 5. So let us see in detail what here happened. Let us erase this null because there is no sense of this. I am returning my previous. So here what is happening? If I return my previous, then it will return 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let us erase this arrows also so that it will not be confusing for you. Now this diagram shows my reversed linked list. How it is reversed? Like see, null is here, then my 1 is pointing to null. So 1 is here, then my 2 is pointing to 1, my 3 is pointing to 2, my 4 is pointing to 3, and my 5 is pointing to 4. So this is my reverse linked list. This is the code. See you in the next video.